Is anterior pelvic tilt causing lower back pain?
Spoiler alert, it totally is.
Now, the reason why this is often happening is because of the relationship between your pelvis and your spine. You see, when your pelvis is tilted forward, in order to remain upright, your spine has to be tilted more backwards. And these joints right here, where the spine meets the pelvis, well, they can get inflamed if you're constantly in an excessive arched position, which can cause back pain, nerve pain, and a lot of other pains in your body that don't feel all that good. And the reason why is because your spine is supposed to be in an upright position with the pelvis underneath it for support. The way I like to think about it is this. Your pelvis is the boat, and your spine is the mast, just like this. Now, if these things move with each other, when the boat rocks forward and the spine moves forward and the boat rocks backwards, the spine moves backwards, that means everything's safe on this boat. But if we start to move the mast this way, right, and it's forward, now all the weight moves to the front and we end up with a breaking point right here. That's exactly what's happening with your lower back. And it happens because our muscles are really tight on the front sides of our thighs, and these deep core muscles that connect the spine into the hips are also really tight, pulling our pelvis into this anterior pelvic tilt position. So what we want to do is we want to change that position from this to this. And when we do that, your lower back pain can often be relieved, making your body feel so much better. So this is the stretch that I want you to do in order to fix it. Start by taking out your phone and setting an alarm to go off once a day that says, stretch your hips. From there, when that timer goes off, what you're going to do is come to a couch or a chair like this. You're going to kneel on that couch or chair with your back leg, place your hand on the back of the chair for support, then you're going to swing this leg forward as far as you can, okay? Now what we're going to do is turn the hips forward like this, then we're going to squeeze the glutes and tuck the pelvis, imagining that I'm trying to point my tailbone down towards the ground instead of letting the tailbone point out like this. We want to keep the pelvis there the entire time. Now in this position, you're going to take a big belly breath in, and as you exhale, I like to think about the knees moving apart and the hips moving forward towards your front heel. You'll start to feel a stretch really deep coming through that back hip flexor right here, sometimes all the way down into the abdominal wall. If you don't quite feel that stretch, you can place your hand right here, even lift your arm overhead and do a slight side bend, and you'll deepen the stretch into the hip flexors. You're going to want to hold this position for around 60 to 90 seconds, breathing deep, and every time you exhale, trying to deepen the stretch without arching your back and coming back into an anterior pelvic tilt. You're going to want to do this on the right side and the left side, and then when you come up, I want you to take a moment to reset your pelvic position. So don't just start walking again like this. Reset your pelvic position by tilting your tailbone down towards the ground. Take a few steps, and then go about your day. Now, the more often you do this stretch, and the more often you bring awareness to your pelvic position, the faster it's going to help you transform the way that your lower back feels and the way that your body is naturally moving. Because remember, when you move your body better, you feel better in your body. And while this stretch is great, there's dozens of other movements and stretches that can make your whole body feel great. And if you have the right ones for you, then you can feel amazing very quickly. And that's what we do at WeShape. We create personalized at-home movement routines to help you feel better in your body fast. If you want to try it for free, all you got to do is click the link below.